Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I hope you're doing okay. Today's video is going to be about the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. This is an anime that I've been waiting for a long time because I'm reading the manga, and when I heard that they were going to do an anime out of it, I was so excited because it's such a good story and I just couldn't wait to see what they were going to do with an anime version. And this anime version finally came out. And I was a little bit surprised, taken aback, because I thought that the first episode was supposed to be in October and we are in September and it's already out, but I'm not gonna complain. Jujutsu Kaisen is a dark fantasy shonen created by Jiji Akutami. It was first released in March 2018 in the very famous Weekly Shonen Jump. So far, there's 12 volumes out. The anime version is produced by the Studio Mappa, responsible for a lot of good anime that we had recently, such as Kakegurui, Usho Totora, or Dororo, and even The God of High School. This anime is brought to us for non-Japanese people by Crunchyroll. We are told the story of a high school student named Yuji Itadori, who for some reason is really strong and is a part of the occult club of his high school. After the death of his grandpa, he decides that he's going to follow what his grandpa told him to do before he died, which is protecting people with this enormous strength that he has. Shortly after that, he meets with Megumi Fushiguro, who is an exorcist and who has to collect a finger which belongs to a really evil and dangerous demon named Sukuna. To protect his friends, he eats this finger and now he is possessed by this demon Sukuna. So what I can say about this first episode is that basically they are following the first chapters of the manga. They took some freedom with how they wanted to tell the story, but in general it's kind of the same thing. I can also say that I feel like the comic side of the manga was really well translated. And the jokes land, it's good, it's fun. The character design is really interesting, kind of matched the character design of the manga. And so far, I feel like this is going to be a good adaptation. It's only the first episode, I know, but usually just with one episode you can see if it's going to be something good or not. Here, in my opinion, it's going to be a good adaptation. The story is this really is really well translated. The animation is good, even though it would be a lie to say that the animation is perfect though, because I will admit that sometimes it's a little bit weird. Like seriously, what the fuck is that? But I'm not mad at it because most of the time the animation is very decent and they really put the budget for the action part. The action parts with the fights, so far from what I've seen, it's really well done. It's really fluid. I have to say though that I haven't really heard for the moment at least musics that stand out, but I feel like they're gonna be some interesting OSTs in that anime. I'm just waiting for it because it's the first episode. A lot of stuff are supposed to come. So what happened in this first episode? In this first episode, we are introduced to our main character, Yuji, and how is his life before he met Megumi. And just like in the manga, Megumi has to retrieve the finger of this really powerful demon. I am sorry, I have troubles with names. The finger of the really powerful demon, he has to retrieve it, but he can't find it, and he feels the presence of the demon next to Yuji, so he kind of runs after him and he's like, yeah, give me the finger because we need it, it's really dangerous. And they realize that he's not the one who actually has a finger, his friends do, and so they are running. And they're running to be like, yeah, we have to retrieve the finger, give me the finger, but they kind of late. It's not too late, and demons are already running after Yuji's friends, and they almost die, and there's a big fight with a really powerful demon. And to be able to save his friends and save Megumi, he decides to swallow the finger to get powers. And I think the way they ended the episode is really interesting because it's not that interesting, but I think it was a good choice. It was a good call because most of the episode would end at Yuji becomes this demon, and for the suspense is going to be, oh, is he gonna die? Is the demon gonna stay? Is he gonna be able to fight this demon? Is he gonna be able to this, that? And they chose to just don't do that at all, and they chose to show us that like Yuji was actually able to control his body while the demon was there, and they finished the episode after that. So yeah, I feel like it's a good call. And what I can also gather from this episode is that they're not going to like stretch the story too much, because even though they added some things, it's not like I'm gonna have to compare it to something. Black Clover, the first episode were just them going out to the city, to the big city, you know, and in a manga this was done like in one page, you know, all the thing in the middle, it wasn't there and it wasn't needed. So when you read the manga and you see that they're doing that, it's a little bit annoying, and they didn't do that in Jujutsu Kaisen. So I feel like they're not going to be like stretching out things as much as they can, because they don't want the anime to catch up the manga or something like that. They're not gonna do that. So yeah, overall it was a really good episode. I feel like it's going to be a really good anime as well, and maybe I'll talk about it in the future. So if you like this video, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Bye!